Please note, this session is being recorded.
Okay, so I was just talking about the scenarios like what happens in a particular project. So let's say if you are going for an interview and this position is for somebody who's kind of fresher or coming up with an experience of 1 to 2 years. So in that case, your the primary questions around Tableau will be on like different type of visualization, calculated fields, or the customization which involves your group and sets, right? Which means anything which is inside Tableau desktop. But as soon as you go for like go for designations or the jobs, the requirement is of a kind of little senior person, either 4 years of experience or more, right? In that case, people will expect that you know more than Tableau also, right? Now when I say more than Tableau, basically things which are related to this particular project, right? Then the scope will not. Yeah, then the scope will not be kind of just limited to Tableau. The scope will involve the related tools and approaches also. So for example, there is a case, there is a scenario, right? So over here, if you read that objective of this particular project, right, the objective of the project was to develop one-stop solution for all reporting needs for various hospitals and networks of hospitals, right? Let's say if this is a problem statement, and what we are saying that let's say if there is a network of hospital and there is an individual hospital, so depending on the person and their designation, they should be able to see the data of underlying hospitals, right? For an example, if, for an example, let's say there is a hospital. Let's take an example like Max Hospital, right? So Max is what? It's a network of hospitals. You will find Max Hospital in Gurgaon as well and a Max Hospital in Delhi also, right? It's a network of hospitals. Similarly, there could be some hospital which is just an individual building or individual premises and it has no branches across the world, right? So those will be simple hospitals. So now the data or the solution what we are going to work on, that will involve both type of hospitals, individuals and networks. So that's why it's very important to see the data security and role based access in mind. Why? Because let's say if somebody from network of hospitals is logging into the system, depending on their role, they should be allowed to see the data. If they are, let's say junior or associate people, they should be able to see the data of that particular branch, not the whole network. But if somebody, let's say senior, who's managing multiple hospitals is login, they should be able to see the data of multiple hospitals, right? Understood this statement? Then in terms of data, they want the complete patient history, health records, and uh, yeah, access to all this data so that they can do the research and find out the different ways of optimizing the patient care and improving the health of different peoples. This was the objective, right? Now assumption was like 90% of the reportable metrics, different hospitals and network hospitals will remain same. Only 10% may vary, and the hospitals can provide either direct connection to their database system or provide Excel or CSV export of their data, either whole data or weekly or monthly, right? Basically, challenge would be like, let's say if you're doing reporting, right, or you're doing creating a system, you would need access to data, right? Where you will get the data from? So this point refers to that thing. For example, either you are connecting getting your data from Excel file, like a particular hospital will send you the data, and you can connect add that data into your Tableau, or there could be possibility that people will provide the direct connection to their SQL server or their database, so that whenever you want, you can pull the data and do the reporting. Right? These are the two assumptions. So, looking at the problem statement and assumptions, what you guys think? What can be done in this scenario? thoughts, guys? And if you have questions, then also tell me. I'll explain those questions, provide the answer, and then again draft your answers accordingly. This is the real scenario which was asked in the interview.
To develop a one-stop solution for all reporting needs for bureaus, hospitals, and patients. So, what was the question again?
Okay, so we need to build a one-stop solution, right, in terms of reporting, wherein I can, create a solution which will be used by many hospitals or network of hospitals, right? So it's more about analytics and reporting and visualization. And this solution, we can see many hospitals under there. Now, depending on the person who's going to access these reports, right? Whatever their role is, whatever designation they are at, or the hospital they belong to, we need to kind of provide the security access or secure data access. They should not be able to see the data of all the hospitals. They should be able to see the data only related to their, area or their network.
So, and now, you were asking, first of all, I think just can be getting complete history and record of patient hospitals. So, we need first of all, we need data of patients from the hospitals.
Mhm. No, so right now we are talking about the approach, right? What would be your approach?
Okay.
So for the 90% of the reports, okay, we can have common reports where we'll control the user access
Hmm.
uh, through different groups. Let's say um, ABC. I mean, we'll create distinct groups so that we can control the user accesses uh, to those particular reports.
Hmm.
And I don't know if we can have control over the number of drop downs that come from a parameter or from a filter so that they can see their hospital only for
That
them.
we can do. That we can do.
Okay.
Right.
And for the remaining 10%, I think we have to explicitly build the reports for those who require.
Mhm.
And
Okay. So just think a little more. See, it's not only the reporting what you handle, right? Smriti, you also mentioned, right? You have been part of projects wherein there was a separate team who used to work on data, and they used to support the reporting team, right? My point was
yes,
like as soon as you grow in the ladder or you go for a little senior position in the reporting and BI team, right? You need to work on data side also. It's not the only Tableau,
yes,
right? So keeping that thought in mind, if you are getting such problem statement, you need to derive some solution related to your ETL needs also, right?
yes,
Because we are saying that these hospitals are going to provide data in different mode of delivery. Somebody can provide Excel, somebody can provide CSV, somebody can give you the direct connection, right? Now, in order to create report out of 10 people, right, 10 different sources, are you going to create 10 connections in Tableau?
No, so the ideal will be getting a centralized data warehouse
Mhm.
wherein we will cleanse the data, we'll keep the things report ready.
Correct.
When I say report ready, I mean cleaning out all the special characters and um, creating different set instances of data so that we can do the joins easily, like cross tables,
Mhm.
and um, uh, denormalizing it so that to a certain extent so that uh, the performance is good.
Right. So see, the major challenges will be around three or four challenges, right? The first one, as you mentioned, like cleaning will be required, normalization will be required. Data is coming from 10 different places. You need to put into one central location so that you can, even before connecting to Tableau, you can work on the data. Maybe you can kind of create a one table wherein all the data will be dumped, and then you can connect to that table into Tableau, right? If join is required, you should be able to do that on the ETL layer itself, right? Now, even before going to that situation, there would be one problem, because you are getting this data from multiple people, right? Some people may, I mean, everybody may not say a same field with the same keyword, right? What I'm trying to say is patient enrollment, right? Somebody can say like patient enrollment, somebody can say occupancy, somebody can say new enrollment, somebody can say just patient count, somebody can say um, members, right? There could be different terminologies with different people or different hospitals. You need to kind of provide a proper mapping in order to come across a centralized table. First of all, you will do that exercise, then you will get data, join your data, merge your data, append your data, and create one final table, and then that table can be connected to your Tableau, right? So there has to be some data strategy also while deriving such solutions. Okay, so it is just, for the interview preparation, I'm telling you that keep this point also in mind. It is not the only Tableau which will provide all the solutions. With Tableau, you need to be aware of some other things also if you are planning to go for an interview. Fine. So in this
Yeah.
document, basically, they said that this is the real scenario which was asked in the question. So we derived the solution, created some architecture or high level flow. For example, you can see here, my data is coming from database, text file, Excel file, and CSV file, right? In order to kind of normalize this data, we are doing the data mapping, creating our data model, and then we are applying business rules, right? Why business rules? Because we said that 90% of the KPIs are same, 10% of the KPIs might be different. So for, because we are getting data for multiple hospitals, right? Data volume will also be high. And if data volume is high, just imagine, like if you are getting, let's say, 50,000 records in a day, right? What would be the volume after 6 months? It will be huge data. And in that case, will your tablet be able to support that huge data? Won't it crash? Won't it go very slow? Right? So optimization is the key in terms of tablet reports. Right now we are working with sample superstore. It's a very small data set. But as your data set or data size increases, reports go a little slow. You might remember, right? We used sample superstores and we kind of connected to data blending. It was very slow. It was taking a couple of minutes to load that report. Sample superstore has only 10,000 records. If you go to a data where we have million of rows, just imagine what will happen to the reports, right? So keeping those scenarios in mind, optimization and performance will be a very, very key role. Now, the next thing here, after, like there would be some KPIs or measures you will drive on the ETL layer itself, and others you can do it on, like aggregations and all that you can do on Tableau level. Other approach could be like if you want to make it super fast, then this is again not the topic to be discussed here. But again, this multi-dimensional analytics data warehouse, you can create calculation or cubes using the measures and KPIs, right? So you can skip this part right now. Just after this business rules and KPIs, you can directly jump to this layer, which is your presentation layer. And over here, you can do reporting using any tool, Power BI, Tableau, SSRS, or any other tool, right? So this is the high level of architecture, what draws in any BI or reporting tool. So that
Do
you
we
need
have any facility in Tableau to create cubes or similar kind of concept?
to see in Tableau earlier. Recently, they come up with this data prep flow, right? So data prep flow basically, again, it's not a you can just define your model there. It's not a cube. You can just define your model that how you want your data to be flown, right? That's the only thing what they have done so far. Neither in Power BI, they also call it that they have data flow and data modeling, but frankly speaking, it is not extensive. It simply gives the flow what Tableau came up with, right? And Tableau also came up with only because Power BI presented that in the market, right? It's a competition. That is why both of these came in the market with this type of approach, that you can connect to your multiple data sources and create a flow so that you can directly consume that in your visualization. That's the main idea behind it, right?
Okay,
It's not a
directly
data
from the raw data sources. I mean,
model.
without
Yeah.
taking help from any data warehouse, directly can come.
Yes. Right. But if you are planning to do high-end analytics or statistical analysis, then
And then
again
it
this
might not be
will not,
possible.
yeah, then this approach will not work. It is just simply to for the visualization. You get your data from raw data sources and directly dump that into your visualization. So that thing is possible now in Tableau by using data prep, and in Power BI by using data flows.
This Tableau prep tool, Satya, how is it? Is it good? Is it easy to learn?
Yeah, it's easy to learn. It is just simple drawing the flow, right? When I say flow, basically you can first of all create the connection to different data sources, right? And then you can, if you want to join, if you want to kind of append, do union, all the data operations will be there. It's a drag and drop GUI version. So you can apply
So
those operations over there, and
is
then
it
you can,
like preparing the data connections for Tableau reports?
yes, right? So first of all, you will connect to your individual data sources, apply the operations, create a centralized kind of view, and then either you can create a Tableau extract that will be directly consumed by Tableau reports, or you can directly use that as a connection for your Tableau report.
Okay, yeah, but the functionality and capabilities are limited.
Yeah, these are limited. You cannot do high end of algorithms or data mining over there. You cannot. So, yep. So basically, this should be your approach, and these type of things will be kind of asked in the interview. So be ready. I'll be sharing this Word document, so you can take a look. Right?
This kind of questions, does it come for entry level or senior level?
No, for entry level, these type of questions will not be there, Bio. For entry level, as I mentioned, if you're going for a Tableau role, your question will be focused only on Tableau. When I say only on Tableau, basically like how will you connect your data, what visualizations you use, calculated fields how many calculated fields you have used. So for entry level, questions will be on that level. But if you're going, let's say after 2-3 years of experience or 4 years of experience, then your questions will be like this, what we just went through, right?
Okay, for this question comes when you have 4 years of experience.
Yes.
So entry level is like 1 to 2 years experience.
Yeah. Correct. So 1 to 3 years, I mean, those people are generally, taken as a junior resources or associate level. And for those, your questions will be mostly, on Tableau desktop itself. So that's what.
So for Tableau, what's the structure like? What's the structure like as in the job structure as in junior, senior, how does
And then
what's
lead. So basically, what happens in India, and mostly I have seen my US counterparts also, people join as associate first of all. That we call as junior resource, and then they join as then they are either getting promoted to senior level, and third level will be lead position, wherein they'll be working with some other junior resources and managing the project. They themselves will be working and they'll be managing the other resources.
okay? So because it's like over here is like I think the position structure is like junior, senior, architect, architect. Is it architect? I think so, something like that.
Right. So see, architect, basically there are two things. One is like if you are continuously in development, right? So
Mm.
you can be a lead developer, but the person, because lead will have a experience around 4 to 5 years, they will expect from the lead or lead developer that he should know not only Tableau desktop but also like server, like if there is some problem on the server, how to provide access, how to grant access to others, what role they need to define. So those things are the basic expectations as you grow in the ladder and if you have more experience, right? And just another layer on top of lead developer would be kind of solution architect or architect.
Out
So
of his broken reports too.
yeah. No, so architect is generally not supposed to work on reports. They will kind of working on optimizing server, optimizing the user management, all those things.
Okay.
Architect is right, how to connect with other data. So how to work on organization level, how, like, let's say if there is a new application is coming, how the data of that will come into Tableau. Those type of solutions are being drawn by architect.
Okay.
All right. So just ask me, anytime, if you guys have any question related to this, we can discuss. If you come across any Tableau question, interview question, we can discuss that also here so that we can get confident as we move forward.